Okay lads, I'm back better than ever. Kinda, not really. So basically, I'm about to finish my first term in uni. Yeah, I know, right? Time flies when you're having fun. I thought that I'd strip it way down back to the basic YouTube videos and do a Q&A. So y'all send your questions on Instagram, and that's at Elisabeth. So if you're wondering, you know, you want to follow that up because I'm a relatable teen. That was so cringe. We're gonna get the questions from there. I'm not gonna sit here and chat because that's just boring in it. So I'm gonna switch up the locations and stuff, you know how I've always been. Let's get crack-a-lacking. No one has said that for like 10 years. Why would I even say that? I don't know. Okay, let's just get into the video. So before we start anything, I may as well state the obvious. I'm on digital film production, so that's like practical filmmaking, like film theory and stuff like that. So that gives a bit more context to like what I'm actually studying. Someone asked the pros and cons of your major. The pros of my major is that the place I go, which I can't necessarily say because of privacy reasons, you know how it be, it literally is the most practical course ever. Like we made 4 films in this first term, and that's over 2 months, and they've given us like 3 weeks for the first one, 2 weeks for the second one, 2 weeks for the third one, and for the last one we got a 1 week turnaround to make a full short film. So yeah, it's mad. And then a con of it is that the lectures are like on film industry theory, and I really just don't really care about that much. I know it's like obviously I should have a foundation base about it. Not really my thing, but it's like good to know, and I still do attend the lectures, so don't worry, I'm still out here learning. Is it harder or more chill than school? I'd say it's way more chill than school. Oh my god, because obviously you're doing a subject you enjoy, so like you're not going to be stressing about something that you don't really care about. I have way more free time as well, and now I feel like I can distinguish like uni work and like YouTube work, because in my gap year YouTube was basically my job, so I kind of saw it as a job, but now when I'm in uni I'm like, well, this is work. How much class have you skipped? Well, let's just say that not as bad as you think, but I'd say probably around like 6 or 7 lectures. Bruh. As a kid though, like they weren't like necessary, and also I'm trying to make up excuses now, aren't I? Yeah, watch me go, watch me go. I'm gonna tell you a legit excuse though. I was actually filming for one of my films, which is in the coursework, so it wasn't for a bad thing, but that was like 2 or 3 times that I missed lectures because of that like reason. But yeah, anyway, I'll stop making excuses now. Did you feel lonely at any point? Yes, honestly I did, you know. There were a lot of times where like my mum would come up and see me for like lunch or something, and I'd be like, no, don't go home, please don't leave me. I'm in this room by myself. I'm not in halls. I don't have a shared kitchen. I literally have everything in this one room. I can stay in this box for like months on end if I really want to, but honestly I do get quite lonely, and I try and like keep myself busy with doing like YouTube videos and meeting my friends, so then I don't feel lonely. It's legit living by myself. Like I'm in this room by myself. I don't have a roommate. I don't have Lucy. It's fine. I do like it though. It's quite independent. I feel like an independent queen. Weight gain? Honestly, like a little bit. I honestly think it's because I'm not looking after my diet as much as I was like in my gap year or like before that in like school and stuff, because I have to feed myself. Like I literally eat shit. I obviously have the opportunity to like go out to local Tesco Express and like get myself like a 10-pack of mini rolls, and I will demolish them within 1 hour. No, I'll demolish them within 10 minutes, like for reals. I basically have no self-control, and this ass, she's getting fat. How was it making new friends? I'm low-key socially awkward, so like I didn't really know what impression I should have given off. Should I be confident? Because sometimes overconfident people come off as cocky, and I like don't really want to like be friends with them, so I wouldn't want to be friends with me. I really didn't know how to approach it, but basically it's a bit awkward at first, but like as it is with every single friendship, but just like basically just scope everyone out, find out who you fuck with, and then just like go from there. It ain't that hard, honestly. Like as soon as you find someone you click with, it's so easy to find like a group of people who are exactly the same, and they'll just literally just gravitate towards you. Trust me. Is it hard having a boyfriend who doesn't go to your uni, or hard starting uni with a boyfriend? Well, basically cough. In my uni it literally does not make any difference like at all, because it's not a campus uni. It's kind of like I'm going to sixth form, but there's like student accommodation for my uni. It's honestly been better that I've had a boyfriend, because he lives in London. I used to not live in London, so like, I literally see him like way more, which is so much nicer. So yeah, love you, Kami. Worst sesh story? I didn't really even have freshers, not gonna lie, so I can't really tell you much except from the fact that me and my friends, we went hard one night. We pre-drunk so hard I remember leaving the prees. Basically as soon as we got into the club, my friends started feeling sick and then threw up. So yeah, it happened. How many assessments have you had? Well, I actually haven't had any assessments yet. I've done 4 films so far, and they're not assessed. The only thing which is assessed is basically evaluation at the end, where you evaluate all 4 of your films, and that's due in at the end of this term. And then also I have a 10-minute presentation where I actually have to stand up in front of the class and present it in front of the whole entire class. So yeah, that's at the end of term though, so they're coming up. Why did you decide to choose a studio apartment over halls and to share kitchen, etc.? My halls, then technically not halls because it's like a studio, because it has like a kitchen and a bathroom and stuff. It's literally a 10-minute walk from my uni, so like I prefer to be like close to uni rather than like having like a shared halls. Like I don't really mind. Have you met people you actively dislike? A few. Part-time job, yes or no? I don't think I'm gonna get a part-time job here, to be honest, because like YouTube is literally my job, and I earn a decent amount of money for it to be basically a job, and I also enjoy it, so why would I get another one, you know? So I'm just gonna stick to it. How's you eating? I think I've cooked a maximum of 10 times or something here so far. I'm not even, actually no, I'm lying. I think I've Oh, I proper bit my cheek just then. My whole entire flesh just came out. That hurt a lot. Anyway, well, my schedule's so like up and down anyway, so I don't even know when I'm gonna be in. So like my milk goes off, my meat goes off, my vegetables literally like rot in the bottom of my drawers. I only do like baby food shops. I only get like things like stir fry and pasta and sweet corn and tuna. It's just very basic eating basically. Oh my god, cheek's actually bleeding. I bit it so hard, mummy. Party hard or work hard? Honestly, at the moment, I'm literally working so hard, not gonna lie. I literally didn't have a freshers. I don't have time to really party, not gonna lie, because I have like 9 AM lectures from Monday to Wednesday, so I literally can't really go out unless I want to turn up to a lecture drunk. And also I'm working my YouTube grind as well, so like there's no time for partying at the moment. I know. The same thing is, I think in my gap year I basically rinsed like seshing so much to the point where I literally don't really care about it anymore. I can still go out clubbing and stuff like that, but just not like a lot, you know. I'm kind of getting boring now, you know. Have you ever got noise complaints? Yes, I actually got 2 noise complaints on one night. Me and my best friends were literally praying for like a night out, and basically we were doing the TikTok where I was like, Martha dump track in the flesh, and we were screaming it, literally screaming it so loud, and like the people from reception had to come up and be like, can you guys please like quiet it down, like can you like actually leave to go to a club? We're like, yeah sure, we'll go. We were like past the point of being so drunk, so we were just like, ah, whatever. So that happened. How many people are there? There are 200 people in my lectures. Yeah, sometimes on a 9 AM there's 200 people in one singular room. It's intense. How stressful is it? Is there a big effect on your mental health / do you feel pressure? Honestly, for my degree, I don't feel that much stress or pressure at the moment. Like it's literally so chill. I feel like that's also because it's first year, so they're literally trying to like wean you into everything. But like obviously my course is not as difficult as like psychology, business, economics, you know, all that jazz. I am literally just free running right now. At the same time, like I haven't been in education for like a year and a half until now, so I'm kind of just like feeling a bit like, what the fuck? I'm trying to like get back into the swing of things, because like I was proper academic in my last school, and I was literally so like, yeah, on the ball, like get homework in time, and now I just procrastinate. I've never ever procrastinated in my life like, up until uni, so that's great. Do a lot of people know who you are, like from your YouTube? I've met a lot of people, and like some people be like, oh, I've recognized you from here and there. Such an awkward encounter. I don't really want to say like, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber, like wow, like I got loads of followers, because obviously that's just big-headed of me, isn't it? It's just awkward. I never know how to approach the situations. But I actually like have a really close friend now who I met on the first day, and she was like, oh, you're Elisabeth's friend? I was like, yeah. And she is so sweet. Honestly, we actually hang out like every single day now. But I have noticed that like some people have like pretended that they didn't know who I was, and I'm just like, sis, if I knew someone and I knew who they were, I'd be like, oh, you're this and that, instead of like pretending and like faking it and like asking what my name is when you obviously know what my name is, if you get me. That rants for another time. Everyone's asking me like, how's the workload and stuff, but I honestly couldn't tell you. I work either 5 hours straight or none. That's literally it. I will finish it that day, if you get me. There is a lot of work, but I'm just not paying attention to it because I'm a dumb bitch. Is it what you expected? Honestly, no. I didn't really know what to expect, but I didn't expect this. I didn't know how much workload I was gonna get. I didn't know what type of people I was gonna meet. I didn't know how it was gonna be me living full-time in London. I'm so glad I did it. I literally don't think I could do a gap year again, not gonna lie. It's like different. I really like changing sceneries and stuff, because it's like getting out of your comfort zone and stuff. It's so good for you, trust. What are the essentials to pack? Some nice fluffy pillows. Honestly, you spend so much more time in your bed than you realize. Bring all your clothes, literally all of them, because if you're not gonna go home that often, honestly, you're gonna need that little tank top you thought you would need. You're literally gonna need it at some point, trust me. Keep your room nice and homely. Like for example, I love tapestries. I have a tapestry in every single room I've ever had. Like in boarding school I had this tapestry, I have a tapestry at home, and now I have one here, and I literally feel so cozy, because my room was like quite big before, but now it like makes it look a bit smaller and like more cozier. And also remember to put up pictures, because it makes everything just cuter. And bring a mirror. Bring a mirror, because sometimes unis, they don't like supply like a full-length mirror, and that is the peakest thing ever, so remember to bring a mirror. Rate the club / party life. As I said before, I did not have freshers. Everyone came in at like scattered times, so there was literally no week where everyone was like, oh yeah, freshers, like go out every single night, so that was peak. But also my uni's in London as well, so everything is so expensive. I think the most the ticket is probably like £5. That's only if you buy the ticket like 2 weeks before. A day before, the ticket will literally be £20 to even get into the club, excluding drinks and stuff, and drinks are like £8.50 for a double. Everything adds up, so my tip for that is to pre-drink. Pre-drink to the end of the world. You have to be stumbling out of your accommodation before you get into the club, but don't be the stupid person who like can't get into the club because they're too drunk, okay? Because that's me. Have people made fun of your YouTube? You said that happened in boarding school? They actually haven't. I actually get so gassed whenever I tell someone about my YouTube, because they're like, oh, that's so cool. I am so happy that people like react like that, because if they didn't, that's just so lame, especially because I'm on a digital film course. Obviously everyone should appreciate a YouTube channel, if you get me. Bless up to my uni, because they're so supportive. Was it worth it? Yes. 110%. I wouldn't change anything for the world. I'm so cringe. Are you malnourished? Probably. Did you do drugs? No. Honestly, I think it's mad stupid to do drugs. You literally have no idea what's inside them, so like why do you do them? Fuck drugs, make love. Wait, what's that called? Hugs, not drugs. So many people are saying tempted to cheat. Hell no. Like there's literally no point in cheating. Cheaters are the worst people in the world. If you're not 110% dedicated to your relationship, then end it. Obviously. It's just dumb, isn't it? Have you shown up to classes drunk? Yes. Yes, I have. I think it was in the
first week of uni. Oh my god, it was in the first week of uni. I'm such a badass. It was not fun. I literally got instantly hungover halfway through the lecture and it was not okay. I thought I was gonna throw up all over the person in front of me.
How not to be nervous? Basically fake it till you make it. Like honestly, that's what I did. You literally just have to put yourself out there. Not to the point where you're like cocky and like overconfident, because like that's just not cool. In the sense of like, be open to anyone and everyone who will like try and make friends with you, because you never know, they could be your bestie. And that is it, lad and ladette. Hope I answered your questions well. I don't know if I did, but like that's just my opinion of like my first term in uni. I literally can't believe I've been here for like 3 months now. 3 months is a long time, can we just say that? And I've only been abroad once in those 3 months, so yes, everyone give me a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. Absolute madness. I'm gonna get back to my research project, so see you guys later.